Katrina! From remote islands that make you feel like you're on your own private beach to popular party paradises, here are 8 of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Number 8. Anse Intendance, Seychelles. This well-known wild beach is located in the south of Mahé, the largest Seychelles island. Framed on each side by incredible granite formations and backed by lush jungle, the breathtaking white sandy beach ranks among the island's most beautiful spots. And many people say it is the most beautiful spot in the world. Complete with turquoise waters, the scenery at Anse Intendance looks like something out of a picture book. As beautiful as this beach is, it's not always possible to swim here. Therefore, if you're looking for more than just a stunning view, you should time your visit carefully. The water gets deep quickly because there's no offshore coral reef to protect the bay from the open ocean. Moreover, large waves tend to strike the beach from May to September during the southeast trade wind. But if you love to surf, this is the place for you. Besides swimming, it's good for pretty much everything else, including sunbathing and catching some needed shade underneath a palm tree. Number 7. Siesta Key, Florida. While Florida is well known for its array of beautiful beaches, the Keys are, as one native Floridian told me, something special. Located off the southwest coast of Florida in the Gulf of Mexico, the island of Siesta Key is known to host 3 of the state's finest beaches: Siesta Beach, Turtle Beach, and Crescent Beach. Each of the 3 beaches is known for offering a slightly different experience, but they have a few things in common, including a soothing breeze, picture-perfect sunsets, and azure waters. Siesta Beach is especially well known for its splendor, and in 2011 was ranked the #1 beach in the U.S. by Dr. Stephen P. Leatherman, director of the highly respected Laboratory for Coastal Research at Florida International University. Ooh, that was a mouthful. The Travel Channel named it the best sand beach in America in 2004 because its sand is 99% quartz and always stays cool under your feet. Siesta Key's beaches are perfect because you can do as much or as little as you want on them. In other words, you can appreciate their beauty however you like. If you're the less adventurous type and would rather lounge on the beach with a good book, go fishing, or take a walk in the ankle-deep crystal-clear waters, that's just fine. For those seeking more of a thrill, there's an array of available activities, including kayaking, parasailing, and snorkeling, you name it. If you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of the playful dolphins known to swim in the Gulf waters just yards offshore. And if you venture out in a kayak during the summer, you just might see some manatees. Number 6. Rabbit Beach, Italy. Rabbit Beach is a small, secluded nature reserve located on tiny Rabbit Island, next door to the Italian island of Lampedusa, and part of an archipelago known as the Pelagi Islands. This remote set of islands is located in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Sicily and is 100 miles from Italy's mainland. The beach is not easy to get to. It's only accessible by boat, but based on the praise it receives, it's well worth the trip. There are some impressive stats that speak of the beauty to be found at Rabbit Beach, which carries a Google rating of 4.9 and is consistently ranked as one of the world's top 4 beaches on TripAdvisor. Visitors describe the beach and the water with adjectives like aquamarine colors, crystal clear water, and soft white sand. It's probably not difficult to imagine then what's so gorgeous about the place. The water is calm and shallow, perfect for wading far out onto the bay, and it's also great for snorkeling. Funnily enough, you won't find rabbits here, but there's a variety of other wildlife, including plenty of endangered loggerhead turtles, who only go here and to a few other places in the Mediterranean to lay their eggs. You may also spot dolphins swimming in the water. And now for number 5. But first, have you ever been to any of these beaches? Or any that you recommend to put on our travel list? Let us all know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe if you're new here. Number 5. Grace Bay Beach, Turks and Caicos Islands. The pristine beach at Grace Bay, located on the northeast coast of Providenciales, is the hallmark of the Turks and Caicos Islands. Grace Bay is part of the Princess Alexandra National Park and lies between 2 other beaches, Leeward Beach to the east and the Bight Beach to the west. In total, the 3 beaches occupy around 7 miles of coastline. Currently, Grace Bay Beach boasts the title of World Travel Awards leading beach destination and is also ranked as the world's 2nd best beach on TripAdvisor. Here's why. There are no rocks, seaweed, or pollution along the entire 3-mile-long beach, which is known for its clear water and white sand. Grace Bay is protected from the ocean swells of the Atlantic by a barrier reef located about a mile out, and its waters are rather calm and shallow. If you go snorkeling nearby, you'll witness such a big variety of tropical marine life, the experience is a step above most scuba dives. Perhaps the most unique feature of Grace Bay and other beaches within the Turks and Caicos Islands is the light aqua shade of the water, which isn't found anywhere else in the world. Number 4. Horseshoe Bay Beach, Bermuda. Located on the south shore of Bermuda in Southampton Parish, Horseshoe Bay Beach is famous for its translucent blue waters and its quarter-mile curved stretch of powdery pale pink sand. TripAdvisor reviewer K.S. Eddy describes it as a crescent-shaped slice of beach heaven. Who wouldn't want to go there? The sand gets its unique hue from a mixture of crust shells, coral, and calcium carbonate called red foraminifera. The water is warm and great for swimming in, although it does get rough sometimes, and there are even shallow areas that are ideal for children. Horseshoe Bay is a popular stop for cruise ships, so you might find yourself competing with other beachgoers for the enjoyment of the fabulous view, or an ideal lounging spot in the soft sand. Horseshoe Bay Beach is known for being both clean and safe. There's a lifeguard on duty from May to September, and it's kept free of debris and garbage. It's even favored by locals and Bermudan expats who occasionally return to the island to visit. Number 3. Makina Beach, Maui. No best beach list out there would be complete without a Hawaiian paradise. The Hawaiian Islands are home to so many breathtaking beaches, it's impossible to choose which one is truly the best. I've tried to narrow this difficult decision down to Maui's Makina Beach. Also known as Big Beach, it's favored by locals and tourists alike, primarily for its stunning views. At 2/3 of a mile long and 100 feet wide, you can park yourself pretty much anywhere in the sand for access to the beautiful sights, which include the nearby tiny island of Molokini. Sunset is the best time of day at Big Beach, during which the sand appears to take on a salmon-orange hue, contrasting with the blue water and the red sky to create a mind-blowing palette of colors. Don't forget your camera! The beach isn't near any resorts, so if you're not a people person or not in a people mood, this is probably an ideal destination, as you're less likely to run into huge crowds. Makina Beach is most popular for its views and perhaps for some light swimming. Because of its sandy bottom, there's very little marine life, so it's not a good place to go snorkeling. The ocean also tends to be deceptively powerful here, and people are known to break their necks in the water if they're not careful. Luckily, Makina Beach is regularly staffed with lifeguards. I think I'll stick to watching the sun go down from the comfort of my lounge chair and with a cocktail in hand. Number 2. Navagio, Greece. This crescent-shaped beach is located on the Greek island of Zakynthos in the Iberian Sea and is only accessible by boat, a service that has become increasingly available as the destination gains popularity. So don't worry. The focal point of the beach is the weathered hull of a freighter that ran aground in the 80s, and which now sits in the bone-white sand, earning Navagio the nickname of Shipwreck Beach. Because the freighter is rumored to have been used for smuggling cigarettes, wine, and other contraband, the beach is also nicknamed Smuggler's Cove. The cove is surrounded on 3 sides by dramatic high cliffs, giving it the feel of a hidden getaway. However, tourists steadily stream on and off the island during the summer, so it won't feel too much like a well-kept secret. Even if you're not a fan of crowds, rumor has it that the visit is worth it, simply for the experience of seeing the wrecked ship up close. Number 1. Baia do Sancho, Brazil. It takes determination to get to Baia do Sancho, a secluded beach located on the small Brazilian island of Fernando de Noronha. Along with a few others on today's list, it's one of TripAdvisor's highest-rated beaches in the world and held the #1 place for several years. The first step to getting there is to catch one of the infrequent flights that take off from only 2 cities on Brazil's mainland, Recife and Natal. To gain entry into the archipelago of volcanic islands, which are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and part of a national park, you'll have to pay an environmental tax. You can't pay at the beach, however. You must instead travel 15 minutes by car to the park's offices. After purchasing your pass, you'll be directed to a wooden walkway, which you'll remain on for 5 to 10 minutes. Finally, with the assistance of park employees, you'll descend 2 ladders through narrow holes in the ground, then another set of stairs and onto the beach below. The only other way to get there is by boat. As frustrating as it might be to get to Baía do Sancho in the searing Brazilian heat, the general consensus among past visitors is that it's worth it. The beach is pretty much never crowded. You may even be just one of a few visitors total, meaning you'll get to enjoy an uninterrupted, unobstructed view of the natural beauty of your surroundings. The beach is open year-round, except during turtle spawning season from January to July, when it closes at 6 p.m. daily. It's great for diving with a vast variety of marine flora and fauna. Bet you're in the mood for some fun in the sun after this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe before you leave. See you soon. Bye!